Malcolm Gladwell, in his great book, What the Dog Saw, whimsically named one chapter, Why Some People Choke and Others Panic. Well, I've done both. Are you ready for some good news? There's no conflict between spirit and intellect. The spirit actually heightens the intellect and, as I hope to show you, keeps you from choking. One of the reasons the spirit heightens the intellect is that joy and peace release the mind's potential. Where the spirit is, there's joy and peace, and joy and peace release your intellect. The idea of choking is highlighted in sports. If I'm playing a great round of golf and I've got a 3-foot putt left to break my lowest score, the very thought of how wonderful it would be to make the putt makes me tighten up. When you're choking, you're focusing on the possibility of failing. And the mind doesn't work as well when contemplating negative results. Panic is worse. Panic makes the brain shut down altogether. Some years ago, our church was frivolously sued, and I had to go and be deposed for 3 days by opposing counsel. And early on, I just was nervous, and the lawyer asked me a simple question. Your church is governed by 12 elders. Who are those elders currently? And my brain just completely froze. I couldn't think of one single elder. I'd never had that happen before. I finally blurted out a name of a man that later I realized was no longer active on the board. When you're nervous, insecure, worried, or frightened, your intellect doesn't function very well. But when you're filled with the Holy Spirit, you're flooded with His peace and joy. And the intellect is actually released to full clarity and creativity. If you surrender to the power of the Spirit, He won't turn off your brain. He'll turn it on. And that's the gospel. That's today's good news. You can get more videos like it by clicking right here. Better yet, subscribe and get all of these videos and learn how your life can be lived in balance. And I hope that you have a day of both spirit and mind.